Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, and a very warm good evening from the UK. My name is Dr. Chan, and I'm going to be with you with our guest for 40 minutes, the next 40 minutes on USA Global TV and Radio. So a very warm welcome to USA Global TV and Radio viewers, and also on Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook. So before I go into sharing who our special guest is for the film and music show, first, I would like to tell you what the current stats are for USA Global TV and Radio on our YouTube channel. As from today, we have a staggering 47,050. That means in the last 28 days, we have raised 4,498. How incredible is that? So please do support our community. We stand for hope, education, bringing brand awareness, and where you can share your life story. So please do continue. So without further ado, I'm very, very happy. We are very, very happy here on Film and Music Show. Our guest today is a familiar face, and this is his third interview. Why? Because he's absolutely phenomenal. He is a multi-award winning independent, I say, singer, songwriter, actor, entrepreneur. Beginning his journey at a mere 6 years old, he began his musical epic journey, to which he then had 10 accolades. And even more, actually. And he's done this without a record label, without a marketing company, without a manager. He is a powerhouse in himself, from receiving a BAFTA award in 2018 to receiving numerous awards, and 2024 having the Best Creative Artist and Songwriter for his continuous work, for his creativity and his songs that he shares with the public to bring justice and bring true authenticity through his music. Please do welcome, Film and Music Show, welcome the incredible Leyton Benta, known as The Love.
Hey, Madalene, how you doing?
Hey, Leyton. Wow, I tell you, that was a lot to get through. That's incredible. So, Leyton, for our viewers, our new viewers, can you explain who you are, what you love to do, and just in a nice short summary, and share it with
No worries at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, just want to say hello. All is well, raising vibrations all on here. So my name is Leyton Benta, and I am a multi-award winning independent singer, songwriter, actor, and entrepreneur from London, UK. Now, my purpose to bring love and authenticity, not only just through music, but generally for the whole world. The intentions with this journey is to leave more than just a foundation to every single generation, age, race, background, and creed, as not only is there a song, but there is a timeless message to be apprehended for every single soul out there. And this is exactly more than just the music. It's generally, as myself, as a leader, as a vessel of love and unconditional love, I'm here to be able to spread something that's more than just conscious awareness, but more unconditional love, so that we can truly declutter all that has been cluttered for years in the world. And I'm here to do that with my love reinvention journey. So it's all rounded prior to whatever is going to be struck through to really raising the necessary awareness in this world.
Wow, oozing with confidence, Leyton, in every way. You should be an ambassador for the younger generation or something like this. It's phenomenal, really. You should be a presenter, definitely, for USA Global TV and Radio, your own show. I said that to you, and I will say it again here on air. So, viewers, if you want Leyton to become a presenter, please do put in your support. So, Leyton,
hey,
the last time you were on this show, you were promoting your film, your documentary film about your life and your work. So, from that time, what have you been up to then, Leyton?
Well, Madeleine, as many know, some don't, but they're yet to know. So I've been working on my new album called Speak On Out. Now, Speak On Out is it's an evolving prior to the levels of energies in this world of raising the necessary vibration and unraveling a lot of truth prior to the fabrication, propaganda, the worldly events, and all the stuff that's been going on, even behind the industries, and just generally like for the human race. And I felt that this project of mine, as it's been worked on for quite some time, and I knew that it was very important, not only just to speak on out, but to really encourage others to lead through their hearts, and to be able to not only that, just do not be scared to be able to project what your heart's expression is, as we are all godly made and created, to be able to raising a necessary form of vibration of the unknown, to really just showing the world that there is someone here that really does care about them, and that they are willing to lay their life on the line to knowing that there is a better world for the younger generations, especially, let alone everyone else as well. So this project is now officially out. I've been working on that for quite some time, as many people have listened to it already. You've listened to it as well, Madeleine, that this project is truly throwing all of me into all of it, and just letting the world know that I'm ready to lay on that gravestone, to know that everyone has received something substantial for their lives. So I knew this was a big deal for me to put into work, which took its necessary time, of course, but better to make the time and nurture these little elements after elements, because once it's out there, you can never get it back. So this album is available on all music platforms, streaming platforms, and it can be purchased on my official website, which is www.leytonbenta.com/music. So everybody will be able to experience each of the songs in the records that will represent a very thought-provoking, uncomfortable truth as well. But when you receive it, it will be exactly what your soul has needed. So Madeleine, been working on this project amongst other different projects prior to, the acting scene of things as well. So, but mainly right now, it's just been Speak On Out is a must for the whole world to yet experience furtherly more of this journey. So it's all my heart put into this completely.
That's incredible, Leyton. Would you say that you would be considered a high vibrational artist? Because they're
100%.
saying right now there's a new form of artist called the high vibration artist, high vibration songs. But I don't know. I feel, because I've known you for quite a while, and I've followed you since 2020. I really feel that you're one of the leaders, one of the role models. I believe. I believe that you've always been being a high vibrational artist, and the rest of the world has got to catch up. I think
100%, Madeleine. And when you said there's one thing you said about the whole world catching up and those catching up, because with this journey, I definitely have been here way before my years of existence, for sure, regarding my soul's purpose, and just quite a lot of things that I'm so aware of that is beyond the lights, cameras, and action. So I knew, as an artist, as you know, a leader, as someone to be a pillar for many people in the world, I knew that it was important to get forward the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it was going to be to dive in deeply. Because let alone what I've experienced in my own journey regarding this, this purpose, there's so much that comes into light furthermore, especially today, which I call this the Great Awakening, the Golden Age, and just, that high vibration consciousness. And so much things have come into light, especially of this today's now, which was made to be unraveled for this year specifically. Doesn't mean that more isn't being unraveled. There's a hell of a lot more. But I knew that I had to go against the grain, not look back, and regardless of the hits I get in return for doing something righteous, I was willing to really go the extra miles to know that the world can receive something that is pure, it's authentic, and it's real, and it's truth, and it's honest. Because I'm not here to cover up or filter up anything regarding myself as a man, and everything I cater to the creative side of me. I just know that people need to know this right now, and because anything can happen, no matter what. We are all here temporarily. So within my human experience, I'm here to bring the necessary awareness forward, so that at least when I'm no longer here, people receive something that is needed in their lives, whether they know me now or probably will never, or they will. So I'm all about embedding timeless seeds, not a moment seed, not a chart seed, but timeless seeds, where everything you plant, it will manifest, and what you pour in, you get what, depending on what tree you want to be blossomed, is exactly what's going on within. So it was a very sacred thing to my heart, to knowing that if something happens to me, at least I know the work is out there, and people know that there was someone who tried to fight for them. So this is a big deal for me. Every single day, the mission only continues. It never stops.
Love that. Thank you so much, Leyton. You are a treasure in every way, and you will be a mover and a shaker. But can we move on, if it's okay with you? I'd like to talk about Speak On Out album. And we do have a video, actually, of you're so passionate about your music that you wanted your friends and other people to attend your album launch. Yeah, that's a really interesting concept. Can we have a look at that video? Yeah, and then we can have a chat about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we're looking at that. Yeah,
that's the promo video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoy.
Fabulous.
If I wouldn't be dying for it, I wouldn't do it. My life is really on the line of the world, and they will need me. True pioneers always stay close. Okay. Secret society.
Look who's pioneering and leading the way forward. Those who always stay the course of their own true callings. The astounding, gifted, multi-award winning singer, songwriter, actor, and entrepreneur, Leyton Benta is more than just a man of the moment, but a man of timeless fulfillment. The utmost respect for his years of bravery and boldness, for his substantial mark and uncompromising stamp that he has already set forward into the music industries, along with humanitarian. His album, entitled Speak On Out, holds a strong, pathetic, pure, and omnipotent dedication of his life to the world. by raising more unconditional love and consciousness. In his words, when you go against the grain, instantly you become a threat to the industry and overall to the public. So it's important to stay grounded at all times when faced with the devil. You can try, but the blood is on your head. This is an album that will shift the paradigms of many around the world, encouraging them to stand in their truths and lead through their hearts. Out soon and available for purchase in 2024.
Wow, absolutely phenomenal. I love the fusion of your commercial, your R&B, your bit of funk, and a little bit of soul as well. That Motown kind of soul, that old soul coming through as well. Yeah, such an eclectic, great, absolutely. I mean, my favorite track, as you know, I love Save the Children, and especially, Save the Children, and Fully Authentic. That to me is a single, literally, very much so, because even the title, let's say, is it a crime? Yeah, but I feel fully authentic. Everyone right now wants to be truly in their authenticity. So that would really resonate massively. I absolutely love that album. And Leyton, who produces your music? Who's the musicians on there?
So how it normally starts, Madeleine. So I pretty much compose. I do all like the demo compositions and everything from the beginning, right? And then I have a very wonderful producer, and his name is called Anton Flanders. Just want to give a big shout out to him, aka 90p. Very, very grateful to him because, as you know, Madeleine, I'm very, very selective with who I work with, and they have to really embody who I am, my characteristics, my quality, my message, and the sound and the style and everything overall. And he's the producer behind all of this. And then there was a few extra other musicians as well. Prior to the electric guitarist, we have Ben as well, who was involved. Big shout out. Luke, a big shout out to him as well, the extra pianist. And also a guy called Bernie as well. So I want to give a huge thank you to them all because everything that was recorded was all done live. So, and it was important for me to know that this, if we're going to really kick this up serious notch, then it's got to be done the way necessary. And this is exactly how I even visualize things, and it all just came out a lot more on top, even with what you even visualized and imagined. So everything was all put together with the necessary right individuals, because I'm very sensitive with who is involved with my project, and they have to really embody and have an understanding as you as a man and your trajectory. So I'm very grateful and have a lot of gratitude to all of those guys, you know, who put in, you know, some great work you know, to really electrify and the album a lot more bigger. So it's an emotional sequence. Everything's a frequency. So all the songs had a form of frequency and vibration to raise and to make people think and to have a new perspective on so much things that they either never questioned, or this also speaks out for a lot of people who have suppressed a lot of emotion for a long time. So I'm here to show people that it's time to be brave and to not hold back on your voice, your heart. It's time to speak on out.
So true. Fantastic. And also the fact that you have the dream team. Leyton, you would say that you definitely have the dream team.
Definitely.
I was going to say, so looking at that video, you are very affiliated or strongly connected with nature. Do you feel that nature plays a pivotal role when you're an artist?
Everything. It plays not even just a part, but completely everything, Madalene. And it's just also important to show people that that is what we are. And that is who we are when, you know, we're made like nature. We are nature. We are from the electromagnetic spectrum. We're all energy. So nature, in whatever particular environment, you always can see something's involved and has some part to play in my projection, because that's what helps me elevate on a whole bigger ground. Because, you know, the motherly land, the mother nature, we are our own particular gods and an extension of that. So I knew it was important, because when I'm out in the nature, there's a lot more inspiration and substance that struts furthermore with my strong projection. And the world truly needed to know this. And no matter how long something can take, a project or time or whatever it is, everything had to be right before just putting things out, and the way you put things out, because it's a representation of who you are and what the world are yet to experience of who you are as well. So I always look at more that it's more than just what you do, it's who you are, and then what you do will then be an extension and a plus to that, because people have more of an understanding and they'd be more receptive. And I believe this project, they will be more receptive as well. And I've had a lot of good feedback so far, and it's nice to know the effects it's left with people. And doesn't mean there's a lot more work to do. You know me, always on my mission. It's always just going to the next level of it, to lift it and get the world to know of this. So I'm always planting necessary seeds. There's always a lot of grounding of myself I have to do, because it's a lot of energy and you're putting yourself out there to the world the way you do. And by being bold and brave with it, I knew at the end of the day, I knew what I've been called for. So no matter if the journey may take time, but at least I know that when the fulfillment comes, I will be more, you know, appreciative over it, because I never cut corners in order to get the fulfillment. So I believe whoever listens to this, the righteous people will come forward, not just anyone, but just righteous people who are in alignment with that. So I knew it was a big deal. It had to be done. It had to be done. Nature's everything.
I find it amazing, Leyton, in the way that your journey, I'm sure, well, you must have had big people, big, I don't know, record labels or A&R managers, A&R scouts asking you, come on, let's sign you up. Let's offer you a big deal, one that you can't refuse. Have you ever had that experience?
It's more, at least 6 times. And just to give a few names, there was Sony, there was EMI, there was Warner Brothers, there was Arista as well. And just to name a few, and many know the story behind it, but just to give just a little glimpse of something. So I was offered these deals at many different ages. And the first one I ever had was presented to me when I was 14. And then leading up to that, my next one was when I was 19. And then it led to my early 20s, between 25, 27, and so forth. So this was all literally in my, you know, early teens leading up to late, during my 20s and so forth. And to be honest with you, this is a very important topic to know that I didn't take those deals because of what it was requiring of me to sacrifice. And that means it comes with selling your soul in this business. It comes with selling your morals for fame and fortune. And fame and fortune, I call it, satainment at the end of the day. It's about what can you exchange yourself to demonic societies that are hidden, but they control a lot of narratives and control the artists. They control pretty much everything we can think of. And this is outside of the entertainment too. So it's very ugly regarding how you get to a certain position. And there's a lot of degrading yourself that comes with that in order to be pumped up in a certain position. And I've literally handed to me like that. And there was only a few people in the room who didn't need to wear suits, but they presented themselves. They have to see something potential in you in whatever shape or form. So that once they know the potential of what they can work with, now you have to fulfill an agenda of theirs. Which is not of righteousness, because you can say goodbye to all of your creativity, your moral system, your value system, and even your soul exchange, because there's a lot of groups that control the narrative. And that, if you're willing to go deep into this furtherly more, it's not a clean way of succeeding in your life in the righteous way. A lot of people have to sacrifice loved ones in order to be on a billboard, or to be on a #1 chart, and even to collaborate with certain names in the industries. And even though I was at close in certain positions, Madalene, and not to say I wasn't eager to be in the position that I wanted to be, but I wasn't desperate to be in that position, and not in a dirty way neither. I had to do things clean. I had to keep hold of my integrity, no matter how much I know the world deserves to receive what I need to receive, and quick. But had I have taken those offers, Madalene, I wouldn't have presented the way I had. I wouldn't be who I am. I wouldn't be on the interview with you, because I would be so controlled and manipulated and having to do a lot of disastrous rituals every day to stay relevant in the business. So signing deals, look past the glitz and glamour, ladies and gentlemen, especially upcoming people who want to look into this business. You've got to have a self-identification of who you are before you make choices and decisions where you go and how far you dive in.
It's so true in every way, Leyton. I mean, I really admire your strong will. You have got a will that is of a divinity, a strong divinity.
Thank you,
and because we're in the golden age, maybe there are some companies out there that are going to be more spiritual, like-minded, heart-minded. So I believe that with all my heart. So this is the right time. So we have a second video that we need to show. So let's show this. I think this is about people commenting about your Speak On Out album.
They attended.
Let's show it. Let's show it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Did it cry to breathe? Did it cry to breathe? Is it a crime to be as one?
I think it was quite moving. It was quite deep, as you say, and the lyrics were pretty touching as well.
It's all the sanction ring for the children to enslave us souls, abusive.
It's just the topics he's speaking about is so important for, moving forward in regards to everything. Youth, as we know, they are the future. So the type of messages that he's conveying towards the youth is so vital.
I think he has so many messages is going to explain to the world, and every song have a message
to convince folks to understand. Ooh, whether dead or alive.
I'm very into the song of Save the Children. Nowadays, the schools, teachers, they try to brainwash the student. Yeah. They try to use the children, change the world to what they lead.
They are free souls. They're young, and it's people like Leyton who are making a difference.
Rise to be fully free, to break the walls of defeat.
We're very like-minded. We're very like-minded, and it's just refreshing to see other people, and I say like myself as well, because I don't conform to the norm. I do stand alone, and Leyton does that openly through his music.
The blood is on your hands.
Since I've joined the journey and watched his videos and social media, I've seen different things that are showing up. And from a personal view to the professional view, I just feel that he's evolving, continuing to evolve and to reach different people.
Speak on out! Wow! Secret society. They are hidden to distract from all distraction.
Oh, wow.
We are the enemies of wild. They are fighting hard and dirt to keep them in power.
Oh, what a nice groove that last song is. Fabulous. Secret Society. That's the first song, actually, isn't it? That's the first song on the album.
That's Speak On Out.
Yeah, Speak On Out. I thought it was Secret Societies. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, because the Speak. That's the last song on the album. So that's a representation of the album, Speak On Out. So that's the last song.
Oh my God, I love it. You know, I really love your videography as well.
You know what? Thank you, Madalene. And I just want to also say a big thank you as well to Armsy. Sending plenty of love to you, my brother. No, he did an amazing job. And also I want to say a huge thank you to Pedro Skalazgi, my other brother, who was the photography of the album. And I'm very grateful to them all. They're just like, I'm just grateful for the alignment of the very good people around me. And I'm very selective with people, so I'm thankful for who the selected people are, because they understand the depth and beneath the soil prior to who you are, what you're here to vibrate, and that they share those sentiments to help execute it on a larger scale. And they really complement everything very, very well. And I love them. I'm very grateful to them. So thank you guys, really. Very grateful.
Fantastic. I was going to say, Leyton, with the listening party, that the listening friends that came in and colleagues, I find isn't it wonderful the way that you're so passionate about your music and the education, you're educating them. Did they have on the piece of paper, did they have the lyrics for each part of each song?
Yes, for every song, Madalene, I made sure that it was important for them to have the words, let alone what they listen to. So at least they can read, they can have more of an understanding and to embrace the song more wholesomely than how they were if they didn't have the lyrics. I just knew that it was important this time that they had something to experience, and not only that, to unravel themselves, and for something them to share amongst others as well, to know that there is someone who really is in their mind to think on things, but not only just think, but I'm able to be a projection to speak on things that they may not be able to speak on, but they understand it because they go through necessary struggles, or they've witnessed and seen things themselves and felt if they talk or speak about it, they will become crazy. They will be called crazy and all these numerous names, or conspiracy theorists or whatever. But I'm grateful for it because I had a good cry even after the listening party. Like everything that I create, I always have a good pour out because it's everything I'm embedding in my soul. It's like I go to bed at night knowing, wow, Leyton, you know, you really did what you needed to do. And to be able to do something so, you know, so strong projected and not care what people think and what the consequences are going to be for doing what's right. I rather, you know, suffer consequences for doing right than doing wrong. And if that means that you take a last bullet to know that there's a child who is able to finally think, wow, he really tried to save us. And not only that, there's so many children out there and just youth who are crying unknowingly, and we can't see it. Why? Because of all the things that are orchestrated out here in this world. These children are underground and nobody knows, and they're being trafficked every single day. So they're crying out, and we're here, but what are we doing? So this is everything. I want to be able to go as deep as I can to know that I've done everything I could possibly do for my soul's purpose and my assignment for this world. And I believe the assignment will continue on because I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm well. So there's only a lot more to bring. This, just when it could be powerful, but there's only a lot more to come forward. And I know any people who are righteous out there and those who see into this journey, they will be the right people, especially when it comes to those who invest into this journey in a lot more bigger. Because as you are your own manager in many hats that you hold, but I believe whoever is out there who can really feel my heart and know the quality and value of what it's here to give the world, investors are important, not just any investors, but specific investors who have a heart and to know that this is what everyone needs. So I'm always reaching out and pushing forward what I know is right. I'm willing to do what I need to do, Madalene. And for those who know me dearly will know this. And for those who now newly know me, I only encourage people to get on this journey now and not even question it or even be on the back burner about it. You need righteous artists. You need good, real, healthy music to raise in more vibration out here. Because I'm tired of all the nonsense out here. So this is why I do what I do, to declutter the industry, to declutter all that's been going on, to keep people away from themselves. It's time to go furthermore within you. That's how the world is going to embrace themselves the ways they need to, fully authentic. So every song is a vibration prior to my experiences, let alone everything that I know have been going on in the world. This stuff has to be done now and never at all feel that something's going to happen if you do it. You do it and you feel proud. And I want to encourage everybody to speak more out as well.
That's incredible. What an incredible message. Incredible. Leyton, you're absolutely amazing. We're running out of time, unfortunately.
No.
But we do have to come back or even have your own show at that. So, Leyton, where can our viewers purchase Speak On Out?
Okay, so everyone can actually go to my website, which is www.leytonbenta.com/music. So they'll show you the options that you click on. And if you want to stream and purchase online digitally wise, then there's the option. Otherwise, if you would like to buy a physical CD, then you can pretty much just reach out to me, or there'll be an option to click on it, will direct you to the email in order to inquire. And I'm old school, Madalene, if people still buy CDs, even though certain things are online digitally, I'm all about old school life here. So, and not only that, eventually I want to do a vinyl version of Speak On Out. So that is another goal, because I want to dive as many different ways so that people feel, wow, I've actually got home with me. Home is here. So,
well, that's absolutely fabulous, Leyton. Unfortunately, now we've actually come to the end of the program and we have to hear more about our sponsors. Please do, Leyton, please do come back. You're always welcome. You're phenomenal. You've been an amazing guest, and I absolutely adore listening to you and hearing your stories and your accolades and your next mission and everything. So stay amazing. You're such an emperor. You're such an ambassador for this new world, for the golden age in every way, through music.
Madalene, thank you very much for your support. You've been very supportive and very sincere. So I'm very grateful to you as always. And
thank you, Leyton.
Thank you everyone for listening and taking the time to come on. Love you all very much.
Bye, Leyton. Bye, Leyton. There you have it. Fantastic guest, Leyton Benta, the lover inventor. Please do go online and check out his Speak On Out album. Thank you to our sponsor, Audi K Barrier, for the Film and Music Show. My name is Dr. Chan. I will see you next week for the Film and Music Show. Thank you, USA Global TV and radio viewers. And we leave you with the sponsors. See you next week. Bye.